Hello everyone. Today I'm going to try and fix my trip light power inverter. I went up north this past weekend and I needed to use the power inverter and it wouldn't work. I changed out the fuse and it still didn't work. When I plugged it into the solar generator, I plugged it into the 12 volt cigarette lighter here and I got nothing. There's a switch here. There's a fan in the back, and nothing happened. I plugged something else into the 12 volt cigarette lighter, and it worked just fine. So it's something to do with this unit. This is a good little unit, trip light power inverter, 375 watts. I've had it for about 6 years, and it's been able to power everything I've thrown at it. Some battery packs, my laptop constantly. So I'd like to see if I can fix this unit as if I can. And looking at this, I can see that the fuse holder is kind of bent. So I'm thinking the problem is here within the fuse holder. I don't know if I broke off a wire or what by putting it in the box, and this is bent. It could be the connector type within the fuse. I don't know. So let's take this apart and see what we got. Oh, there we go. You're looking at it right here. I got a broken wire. Right here. This goes on to the positive side. Oh yeah, I got a broken wire pushing down on it constantly, I think. Oh, okay, so this fuse holder just pops right out. It looks like to be a pressure fit. And then this is the positive side, yep. So, here's my positive wire, and here's the fuse, positive side. So just like I did the solar generator, I said that you should fuse all the positive connections, and that's what they've done here. So now I've got to somehow solder this back onto here. Not a lot of room, it's kind of tight, but I've got to solder this back on. I don't like how it just this holder here slides into this slot, and it just seems to be pressure fitted. Maybe so. Maybe it holds pretty well. Maybe I really jammed it in the box when I took it up there to break it. I'm sure over the years that I've been putting it into glove boxes and under the seat that it's just worn out over time. Okay, well, let me figure out how I'm going to hold this and solder this piece back onto here. I'm glad it's something simple, that it's a simple fix is a matter of soldering. I don't have a soldering station that has little jigs and clamps to hold things. I don't do enough of that. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to hold this and solder it at the same time. So let me figure that out and I'll get back with you. Alright, well, I just got done soldering this. It's not a very clean, but it's very solid. I wanted to make sure it was solid, but I had a hard time getting the soldering iron in there to heat this up without melting some of the plastic. It was starting to heat up quite a bit, but I was able to get a good connection. Got a good solid connection. So let's try this real quick. Let's see if we got the fuse plugged in. Nothing's touching here, so we're good. So let me plug this in. Okay, that's still on, so we'll plug this in. We should be able to turn this on. There we go. Lights on and the fan's turning. Perfect. So, just a quick little soldering job and I'm able to fix this inverter. So let me put this back together and I'm going to fire up my laptop or plug something in to make sure that it's all going to work when I put it all back together. Okay, as you can see, I got it put back together. The fuse has still got a little bit of a tilt to it, but I got it in there as best I could. Again, this is just a pressure fit. I don't particularly care for the design, but it's lasted me all this long, so hopefully I'll just be more careful when I put it in a box or back in the glove box. So it's working well. We turn the solar generator on, and we're still got power here, so we turn this on. Probably hear the fan going, our lights on for our power. Let me grab something to plug in here. I got a light, so let's plug this light in. Make sure it's working. There we go. So the power inverter has been restored. I just hope that you're inspired or take the initiative to look at things to see if it can be fixed instead of throwing it away. That's kind of our society today, as everything is disposable. I could have just thrown this away and bought another one. They're 20, 30 bucks, but at the same time it took me just a little while just to kind of fix it and troubleshoot it, and it's still good. So instead of throwing things into the dumpster and buying new, just take the initiative and take a look at it and try and fix it. I hope this has inspired you to do the same. So until next time, God bless. Take care.